Alrighty then. First line of sprinklers are up. Now they control from right here. This is the original sprinkler line that was out here. I had the run and chink things out here for a couple of years, and they just didn't, it took too long, too much water. Let's turn it on and look at them. Alright, that's exactly what I want. Row of tomatoes and peppers are through here, and then that's the peas and green beans will go over there. This is one variety of tomatoes, the others will go over there. And I've got pipe laid out over there for that too. Now I know y'all gonna scream micro irrigation. Well, I've looked at it. It's a little expensive for me. Most of this stuff is scrap that I already had or I found somewhere. And anything that costs very much money, I don't have, because I don't have very much money. But neighbor across the street set up a micro bubbler system. Had to work on it every single day. Some little something to get clogged in the bubblers, even with a filter on it. He put the filtration system and all. Constantly having to work on it. Just, to me, they're more trouble than they're worth. And I've used this system here for a long time, back on that side of the garden, and it works just fine. Now this is mainly for at the end of the year, just before it's time, everything starts blooming, gets time to pick. Here, it will stop raining every time, and plants will burn, just slap up. They're gone. You won't get anything. Been there and done that more than once. So this is mainly for when it stops raining, I can just keep them damp. That little at the end of the growth cycle where they need that last water boost to make plants, make your vegetables, is what I mean to say. And that's what that's for. Alright. I'll show you all this section over here. I got to work on that. I got to dig up in here and find the main water line and start over again. Now, y'all remember that manifold I built over there on the other system over there? Well, if you don't, I'll show you how to do another one. Now, the sprinkler is going to be way over there, but I've decided to put this manifold next to this one because it's on the corner out of the way. I don't want it right in the center of the garden out there. So when it comes time to mow and replow and retill and all that, I don't want it in the way, so I'm going to put it over here next to this one. So remember, we've got us two pieces of pipe, basically the same length. Pretty close to it, don't have to be exact. We're going to glue this one in here. We'll have to flush these lines too because there's dirt everywhere. We're going to put a 90-degree here. We got two short pieces about the same length. Anytime you put that pipe in with the glue, put it in and turn it. That way you'll spread that glue. If it's not even all the way around, you'll spread it around. Now, take our shut off. Like that. Put our other piece here. And good thing about this system is too, once I get it built this year, next year I don't have to bother with it. It's already there. Just keep it from freezing, which is not a big issue for us where I am. Put that other 90 like that, turn it down, and your manifold is built. And when it does come a bad freeze, all I do, I turn it off. There's a main valve up at the house that runs everything out here, big 1.5-inch valve. I turn that off and come out here and just open everything up, and everything drains. And normally I don't have any problems. Once in a while I'll have something freeze and bust, but nothing major. All right, now I will just come down here and take my pipe over there where I need it. And while the water's off, I've got another one of these to build just like this over there on that side, but it'll go the same way. Now, digging around out here ain't no telling what you'll find. That is a 12-gauge shotgun shell. Quite sure it's one of mine. Back when we first moved here, there was nothing behind us, no houses. They used to come out here and quail hunt, dove hunt, and just shoot at targets and this and that. Hard to do that anymore with them houses down there. That's pretty neat. Now, here we go. We got manifold done. Curved it around here, and it's going to go off down that way. Now you notice I'm not burying this deep. It's very shallow, just enough to cover it up. That way, just like this, it's going to be on top of the ground like that, just in case I ever have to move it. Won't be a big deal to move. Now got to join all that pipe together. I'll join it all together first, and then I'll go back in and measure it out and cut my T's and put my uprights. And I got to get some pipe that I laid out over there. I'm going to run out of pipe before I get finished over there, I'm quite sure. And I got to dig through my buckets to find some more fittings. But that's how I do it. Like I said, maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. But it works for me. And before I stop talking, let me show you something. I was about to give up on my carrots, because 7 or 8 days they should germinate and be up. But that little cold snap might have slowed them down. Where did they go? I'm starting to see a few. Well, where'd they go? I know I had some. There we go, there's one. Sun's shining on them different now. Right there. I know that's a carrot because that's what they look like. There's a few scattered here and there, so maybe they'll come on. There's another one there. And scattered out here and there, they're starting to come, so maybe they'll do okay. And even in the mystery carrot bed here, somewhere, I saw a couple in here. Right there. That is a carrot. So maybe they'll grow. We'll see. I better keep going while I'm moving, because once I sit down and stop, that's it. And it's still too early for all that. Well, I am out of pipe fittings altogether of what I need. Got all kind of stuff I don't need. Something else I was going to tell y'all. I had a suggestion from somebody, and you are exactly right. I forget who you are, but I'm sorry, but you know who you are. You are exactly right. I have a lot of wasted space in between these beds. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to make some narrow beds. Let me hold this. About a foot. Maybe some 2x6s or whatever I've got laying over there. And I'm going to go in between these sprinkler pipes, being as it's getting water here anyway. This one and this one. May leave that one open so I can get around better. And I've got a piece of roll of field wire, just like that. I'm using my English peas for a trellis. And I want to build me a little trellis right in here, a cucumber trellis. And let the cucumbers run up on there, because we are out of pickles from a couple years ago and we need to have some cucumbers. So that'd be a good use of this wasted space right here. I'll just pull this pine straw back and get some more of this dirt. That's something else about having to buy all this dirt and that compost over there. I won't have to do all that next year, because I'll have my own, some of my own compost for next year, and I won't have to buy nearly as much. But that's what happens when you first start out, or when you start over again from not doing something for a long time. But it's coming right along. By the end of this week, I should have everything in place. My tomatoes planted. I know I said I was going to wait till Good Friday, but I just talked to Danny over at Deep South, and he's already planting his. And I think he's right. The weather is just not normal, because we're in the same planting zone with just about 2.5 hours. He's to my west about 2.5 hours. Everything over there is, except for the soil, I'm real sandy, and he's a little dirt. The soil is a little bit different, but as far as the weather and the growing and what they grow and how they grow it, they do it almost exactly like we do here. So, and he's got a lot more experience at it than I do, so I'm following him, put it that way. I'm copying you, Danny. But all right, that'll do it for this one, and I'll have some more fittings in a day or two. I'm not going to town today. I had to go yesterday. I am not going to go today, because I don't want to. Got plenty of stuff to do around here, and I will show y'all some of that in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you later.